Flappy Bird was at the top of the mobile game industry, but was taken off the Google Play Store, and we are going to find out why, so stay tuned. But before we get into any of that, let's start with the beginning of Flappy Bird. Then we can go from there. So let's start off with the man that made the game. This is Dong Nguyen. He was a programmer from Hanoi, Vietnam, and in 2013 he spent his time on programming location devices for taxis. And whenever he was able to, he would program video games, but he especially found interest in mobile games. But he thought that they were too complicated, so he founded a video game company called Dot Gears and started to work on his own video games. With the first being Shuriken Block. Now, Shuriken Block is a game where you try to make sure that shurikens don't hit the samurais. You do this by tapping the shurikens. Now, in a way, you can see where the idea for Flappy Bird starts to take shape, with his next idea being even more successful than Shuriken Block. Flappy Bird. Now, originally, the game flopped hard, but after a few months, it started to get thousands of downloads. Now, that's as far as I am going to go into the history of Flappy Bird. But if you want to see the full history of Flappy Bird, then please check out the YouTuber Nello. I really enjoyed the video that he made, so I would really like you all to check it out. There will be a link for it in the description if you are interested. But now, let's get into why Flappy Bird died. Now, people can get addicted to many things. Sports, painting, YouTube, but it gets bad when you are messing up your own health. But when Dong started getting tweets like these, you can start to see why he would start to think that he did something wrong. And news outlets did not make things better at all. They were literally comparing it to drugs. You cannot make this stuff up. Which was one of the reasons why he announced that he would be taking down the game, which leads us into the next part of the video. Now, I'm only going to talk about the biggest reason as to why Dong took down Flappy Bird, and that one reason is that it ruined his simple life. Before he made Flappy Bird, he was a very quiet person, and he still was after he made Flappy Bird, but as the game got bigger and bigger, he kept on getting more and more people visiting his house. So on February 8th, 2014, he made a tweet saying that he will be taking down the game in 22 hours from when the tweet was made. So people rushed to download it, and even after this, people became so desperate for Flappy Bird that they were willing to spend thousands of dollars on phones that had Flappy Bird installed. But I will say, I am glad eBay took down quite a lot of these before they were shipped out, which I will say, good on eBay for doing that. Now, this video may be a bit different from my normal content, which I am glad of. All I want to do is make more videos talking about mobile games I find interest in talking about, or talking about other topics I can make video essays about. But on that note, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.